The Rays aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Mickey Munson gets the ball for the Rays in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
If you want to pick up a win as a starting pitcher, you have to go 5 innings to get the win, and that's just what he did the last one. I'm sure he'd like to be out there for a little bit longer in this one.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, Dero? You've been on some good teams. Not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1. Temperature reading an even 80 degrees at first pitch tonight. The 1-2 misses down below the knees.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
The 2-2. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6th spot. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Now in the box, Brian Tan. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Pitch on the way. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, Dero, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
1-2 now.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in time and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Yankees nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Corey Kluber, the right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. A little roller toward the hole. Gonna be a tough play. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different ways. It's just not the long ball. Ton of guys in this lineup that can move the ball into gaps, take extra bases. Just great offensive approaches up and down. Be on the lookout for some guys looking to do some serious damage today.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
1 out, nobody on. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt, in fact. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Towards second. And this is taken for the out.
Batting third, catcher. Bobo.
Stepping up now, Bobo comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Huber steps into his windup, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. We are still scoreless. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rusty Larson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Larson.
First offering on its way. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. The 1-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike one. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Here's Chris Davis now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Stepping in now, Jason Jordan. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 1-0. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Lays off. 2-2 now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time is taken, but called strike 3 as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Now to the plate, Jeremy Pitts. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Left fielder, Jeremy Pitts.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. The bouncer to the left side. Akins right there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
So striding forward now, Jeff Pitts. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Avila recovers. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, John Pitts. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Kluber sets his sights. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Into the box, Steven Swanson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Pitts leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Pitts is on his way home, and a relay home, and not in time as the run scores. And this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is that his first big league hit, it's also his first major league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started.
Yeah, no doubt, Matty. He took care of the 2 first with 1 swing of the bat. So congrats to him on achieving something that's really special that he's worked so very hard for. He'll never forget this moment as long as he lives.
Stepping into the box, Sammy Pitts entering play. He's currently 6th in the American League in runs batted in, but with a chance to add to that total right here. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation for the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
In now, Saba Tavitsi, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
The 0-1 pitch. Runner goes for third. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Two and one.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Men on third with two down. Two and two. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. The 2-2. Ripped down the first base line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Rays 2 and the Yankees nothing. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Hey, this guy's swinging a hot bat right now. Numbers are starting to look pretty respectable. Creeping over that 270 mark with the batting average, that's nothing to shake a stick at.
Into the box now, number 19, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First pitch on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Michael Brantley is on deck. Nobody out, runner on first. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Here's Michael Brantley, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
None out, runners at first and second. This is pulled into right. That's in there, base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Standing in now, Ricky Vargas, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
There's certain pitches throughout the game that decide whether you win or lose it. This is certainly one of the bigger moments right here.
2-0, here it is. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Hit hard on the ground is short, and that's through into left field for a base hit. On to the third baseman, but it's off the mark. And the throw's going to hold that second runner over at third, so they'll just plate the 1 here.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, tough one.
A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's fouled away. Tan makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box now, Freddie Akins. A ball and no strikes. Brantley on second. Vargas is over at first with 1 away. On the ground to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Stepping in now, Rusty Larson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
In now, Chris Davis. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Missed with a slider. Popped him up. Tavitzi has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 2-2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jesse Pitts. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
At the plate, Connor Pitts. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Seared down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Hit down the third baseline. And now from the air, a jump throw. Long throw. Got him. That is a terrific play.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Booth Bobo, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Bobo, a native of Tennessee. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Hits the runner at second with 1 away. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Hit down the line at first. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping into the box, Jeremy Pitts. Kluber pauses. First pitch on the way. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Now the 2-0. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that'll get down out there near the wall. In to score, the runner from second.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jeff Pitts.
Stepping in, Jeff Pitts. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Avila corrals it, and that ends the inning. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. We played 3 full. It's now 3-2 Tampa. Leading off the inning, Jason Jordan, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Jordan.
First pitch on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Jordan swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, one down. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Avila. He singled his last time up. Pitch on its way to Avila. Popped him up. Pitts is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 19.
Standing in, number 19. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch of the at bat on its way. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. In there, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Line to the right side, but foul. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, so he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible, and if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Here's Michael Brantley, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This will get foul for strike 2. Again, he sends it out of play. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2. The 2-2 one more time. Dribbled up the line. That's a foul ball.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
3-2 now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Another full count pitch home, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off and he still loses him.
Ready once again, Ricky Vargas, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. Two down, runners at first and second. And the changeup is way low that time.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Two balls and a strike down to the Yankees leadoff man. Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
The 2-2 one more time is in off the plate.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Yanks strand a pair. Still a 3-2 ball game. Ready for another chance? John Pitts. He reached on a single in his first try.
Number 31.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Ripped down the line. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Akins is there. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Stephen Swanson.
Up next for the Rays, Steven Swanson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at bat. Fouled away. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Good pitch, and I think he locked him up, but he wasn't rewarded for it this time.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Third baseman, number 2, Sammy Pitts.
Striding into the box, Sammy Pitts. Kluber sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To first. Tan fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. They're up 3-2. In now, Brian Tan. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Freddie Akins. He came through with an RBI single in his last at bat. First pitch on its way, and he takes ball 1. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Hit on the ground out to short. To his left, Pitts. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, designated hitter, Rusty.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Rusty Larson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail 3-2. At the plate, Saba
And
Tavitzi.
leading up for the Rays, first baseman, number 1.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Vargas moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Jesse Pitts, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
Gloves hitting left-handed off for right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Now the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
The 1-2. Bouncer down the line. He's got to hurry, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Connor Pitts.
So coming to the plate, Connor Pitts. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Fouled off.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Popped him up. Number 19. He's got it, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Here's Chris Davis now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Left fielder, Chris Davis.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hard on the ground towards short. And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Third baseman, Jason Jordan.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Jason Jordan. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Pitts ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Count is 1 and 2.
The 1-2 misses inside off the plate. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 3-2. Eric Trevino enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 27, Eric Trevino.
Now at the plate, Boof Bobo.
And leading off for the Rays, catcher, Boof Bobo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Avila recovers. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
The batter,
trying to pick things up where he left off, Jeremy Pitts.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
Here comes the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Comes set with the 0-1. Line drive to center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as we called on the team leaderboard, you can see that he currently leads the Rays in that category. At the plate, Jeff Pitts. First delivery to him on the way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Pitts stands at first with 1 out. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
there's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box, John Pitts, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Here's the 2-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Hit in the air out to center field. Brentley is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Rays strand just the one, but they still lead it 3-2. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Will Casillas is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Will Casillas.
Leading off the inning, number 19, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First offering on its way. Missed with a slider.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And it's fouled away. One ball and 2 strikes to count.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The next 1-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Ready for another shot now, Michael Brantley. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. A ball and a strike.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. To 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. And there's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 31, Ricky Vargas.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ricky Vargas. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Two out, nobody on. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
That misses. 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still a 3-2 ball game. Jared Hughes gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jared Hughes.
Stepping up to the plate, Steven Swanson. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Steven Swanson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Hughes playing here in his age 34 season. He was a 20th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now the 2-0 home. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Well, ball 3 there. Hey, and the Rays right now, they would love to take a leadoff walk to start this inning.
Here it is, the 3-0. is a fastball looked at for a strike. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Sammy Pitts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A shot down the first baseline. Now the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. From the stretch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Now batting, number 1.
Settling in now, Sava Tavitsi. He flew out in his last at bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Now another 2-2. And that slider must have been low. It's ball 3.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Miguel Shepard takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Shepard.
Jesse Pitts will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. First offering on its way. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball. Swanson over at second. Tavitsi at first, 1 gone. Now both runners are breaking. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Vargas is there, and he has it for the out. Standing in, Connor Pitts. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Grounded softly to the right. And he'll reach first safely.
Now batting, catcher, Bobo.
So digging in now, Bobo. First delivery to him on the way. Ball one.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. In there, and it's even at 1. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
The 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Rays leave them loaded. They're up 3-2. Gabriel Becerra has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Gabriel Becerra.
Next for New York, Brian Tan. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First pitch coming, here it is. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
3-0 to him now. Here it comes, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip, bring it back.
Here's a swinging bunt up the line. To his left, hits. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, shortstop, Freddie
Gil Cruz gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 0, Gil Cruz.
Now batting, Freddie Akins. Here's the first pitch to him. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Almanza.
Into the box now, Rusty Larson. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. Pitts is after it, but he can't get there, and a big break on defense as the tying run will be forced to stay at third on the ground rule double.
Wow, if that ball stays in the park, we've definitely got ourselves a tie game, but it hops over and the runner has to go back to third. That's a bad break, and now they'll have to find another way to get this game tied.
Lorenzo Nieve
Takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Chris Davis comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Now the suicide squeeze, but it's popped up. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. Digging in once again, Jason Jordan.
Jason Jordan.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Two 2-0 now.
Ball 2.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Outside, 3-0 now. There's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Hits. Loves it. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Aaron Luke is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 62, Aaron Luke.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts.
And leading off for the Rays, left fielder, Jeremy Pitts.
Now here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing, and he pops him up, and that's in there, base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Digging in, Jeff Pitts 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
He's set. Here it comes. He's running. Line drive to left. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, you play to win the game right there. You want to put this defense on its heels a little bit. Late innings, for them to implore the hit and run, that's an aggressive tactic by the manager, and it paid off.
And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate.
Number 44, designated hitter, Steven Swanson.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Steven Swanson, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. He's set, and the pitch. This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Neftali Feliz summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Stepping in, Sammy Pitts. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Pitts has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. The 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
2-0 count, the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Fouled away. Pitts, the runner at third. Pitts at second. Swanson at first with no outs. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Standing in now, Sava Tavitsi. And a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. Fouled off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slider up that he gets a call on. Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Gregory Pitts comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Gregory Pitts.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Pitts from the outfield grass. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And you can see it's been a great year for him as he leads the AL in that category at this stage of the season. Into the box, number 19. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Up around the face. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. The 2-1. Hit in the air down the left field line. Pitts has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. So striding in, Michael Brantley. He was a ground out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right side hit hard. And that is through into right field for a single. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the ninth inning. Game on the line. Get yourself on base to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
In now, Ricky Vargas, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. Brantley, the runner at first with 2 gone. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in safely. Last chance for the Yankees. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Rays win for the 106th time, most in the division. Lorenzo Nieve wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Gregory Pitts hammers down the save, his 43rd of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.